nappy and shit. We are definitely not using this footage.
Yeah, we can't. Well, you don't know though. Shit works.
See, I think now he just set me up.
Give me that.
Well, Mississippi. First, we went to Mississippi and everything, and it was complete bullshit. I think we stopped in Louisiana at this casino, to where what was it called? Diamond Jacks or something.
Farming, or were y'all just stopping?
We were just stopping as the trip was going. We were just stopping at a casino because the dude wanted to gamble. The promoter that we were with, I guess, wanted to gamble and shit. Okay. Later that night, we found out that he has a gambling addiction.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, like he has a straight gambling addiction. When I get there, I figured, fuck it, I ain't never been to a casino, so fuck it, I'll go. Shit. For an hour or two, bullshit. We got there maybe at 2 in the morning, and all of us are all wired up. We've been on the road and shit. So from 2 o'clock in the morning to about 6, maybe 5:30, 6 in the morning, we stayed at that casino, stuck. Cause
what was stuck? What do you mean stuck? Cause he wasn't ready to go, or
he didn't want to go. That's when we found out he had a gambling addiction.
Oh shit!
He wanted to gamble there for fucking 4 hours, sitting there shooting craps and or playing blackjack or whatever, while we were stuck there because we didn't know where we were. We didn't know where we were. We didn't know where the hotel was. And even if we did, we couldn't get into the hotel because we're not him.
No shit.
So that already pissed us off.
Yeah.
We waited.
So you knew the guy already.
Yeah, I work with the guy. Actually, he's one of the drivers at my job, and yeah, he just wanted to gamble and shit. I mean, we ended up staying outside because if y'all don't know, casinos inside are very fucking cold because they pump oxygen through the ventilation system to keep you awake to gamble more, and it's very cold in that bitch. So we ended up waiting outside for maybe like 4 or 3 hours or so, while he's in there gambling.
Oh shit.
And dude came out 10 racks.
Yeah.
Dude came out like $10,000 and shit.
Oh,
nice.
shit.
Nah, I mean, I'm about money, but goddamn, dude. I ain't got no money to gamble for one, and I'm stuck here. I don't want to be in this bitch. You know, I ain't no gambler like that.
Yeah.
It's whatever. That shit happened. But then we left the casino, got to the hotel, which completely looked like a fucking slut house and shit. Looked like the fucking crack house and trap house and shit. The hotel.
The hotel.
I'm sorry, the motel.
Yeah, motel.
The motel. The motel in Mississippi and everything. We got there. It was fucking dirty as shit. I mean, it was just horrible. You took your shoes off in that bitch and your socks already sticking to the ground and shit on the carpet.
Oh shit.
That shit was crazy.
Oh shit.
But yeah, and after that,
So far from the
no, it was down the street from the actual the so-called club that looked like a skating ring.
No.
I'll get to that, but I'll get to that point. But I mean, but from there in between the showtime and everything, like little shit was just fucking up. Like one bad little thing after another, just piling up and just pissing us off even more and shit. Like these niggas these niggas rent a limo and shit and bite us down, and that bitch is already packed. Now, thankfully, throughout this whole trip, we rented our own car and got our own truck and we took our own shit, thankfully, because if we...
How did y'all go, period? And that one you're talking about now, like the vehicle you were in,
Yeah.
that was the one y'all rented and y'all took and y'all did...
Yeah, we rented that vehicle for the whole weekend.
So y'all drove all the way to...
I drove.
You drove.
I drove to Mississippi,
Yeah.
and everybody else did all the rest of the bullshit driving. I mean, I think I drove like the whole way to Mississippi. It was like a good 7 hours, I think. I mean, dude, I was jacked on 2 5-hour shots and 4 blunts going around and shit. Dude, I was jacked and wired, dude. I was ready for it. I was so excited too, but then failure. We get to the club. Through this whole weekend, all the bad shit happened, and we didn't care because we're about to do a badass show.
Yeah.
So we thought, and that was not the case. We get to the club, and it's probably around 10:30 to 11 that we get there, and it's kind of ain't that many people there. I mean, because it's 10:30, you know.
Yeah, I got you.
According to Houston standards, the club don't get packed at all until that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we get there, and then throughout the whole night, it was literally us and just the other rappers. Nobody showed up. No, that bitch was more empty than a fucking empty ass house. Straight up, that bitch was empty. Like, it was just us and the other performers there that went on stage. It was me, AJ, Big Chew the Gorilla, Pyrex, DFG, Daytime to Shine bullshit and everything, which is why I don't fuck with Sleepy no more. Fuck you, real talk. But and some other cats that were, some other local rappers that were there too. You know, they were showing, Mississippi was actually showing us love when we got there. You know what I'm saying? We had a freestyle battle out there, not even a battle, but it was like a freestyle thing. Yeah. One of my used to be homeboys too, until he turned out to be bitch too. JD had brought his camera out and just wanted to film us, and there was music in the background. We just started freestyling off the beat that was on the song that was playing on the radio. Yeah. And after that, everybody, the local rappers there, us, we all just started getting in front of the cameras and just rapping and freestyling and shit. And that show was more live than the actual show itself. Mm-hmm. The fun we had in the parking lot was more live than the actual fucking show. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to showtime, everybody goes inside. Nobody's in that bitch. I mean, there's nobody. Like, only the performers and the people they were with, but there was literally nobody, dude. I mean, we went all the way to Mississippi, another state, to do nothing. No. You know what I'm saying? We all got. So
y'all still got on stage.
We still got on stage. We didn't even get on stage. We got on the skating ring dance hardwood dance floor or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got on there and did our thing. I didn't give a fuck. You know, we got on, we did our thing. We act like it was a full house. You know, yeah. We didn't care. But in the back of our head, man, this is so fucked up. You know, and then next thing you know, inside the lights were off, like a club and everything. Late flight lights were all over the place and everything. Next thing you know, lights coming on, like this bitch about to shut down. Like, goddamn. Like, damn, this is really what, you know, all of us just looked at each other. This is really what we came out here for.
What time was this whenever they started turning on the lights? Was it already midnight?
It was already 3 in the morning, dude.
No shit.
It was already like,
no one there.
It was already like maybe 2:30, maybe about 2:30 in the morning, dude. And people ain't even show up or nothing. And
was it because of the location of the club, or was it just?
Well, we had found out from one of the guys up there that knew the promoter that we were with. He had told us that dude didn't even promote the shit right. Like, he didn't even, we were told that he was sending out posters, flyers, commercials, radio commercials, all kinds of shit to advertise the shit, you know? And the dude said, the dude that was talking to us said, man, he didn't do none of that shit. He didn't do nothing to promote. He just put this bitch, he just did a text message thing. And then, you know, I'm assuming that's what he did, just text message like, hey, I'm having a party, come through. Yeah. I mean, that whole Mississippi trip, like I said, on the business side of it was bullshit and was fucked up. But I mean, the people, I'm lucky I had hanged with the people that, you know, I fuck with now, because we all made it fun. You know, we, besides the dro and the weed and everything, we had made it fun. We were acting stupid everywhere we went, you know. We were just clowning and shit. We didn't care, you know. We were just, it felt good to just have fun and just be at the state actually for a minute. Cause I was actually excited. I never been to Mississippi. I was just excited just going there. And then, you know, I got family out there in Jacksonville, Mississippi as well. I forgot where we were. Greenville. We were in Greenville, Mississippi. That's exactly where we were. But Greenville did show a lot of love. I mean, it was with one but like a handful of H-Town niggas out there in that parking lot, and everybody, we're surrounded by these Mississippi people and everything, so they showed a lot of love and everything. You know, like I said, it ain't really about Mississippi, you know, because, you know, nobody showed up. It was just poor management and poor fucking advertising and shit. The business side of it was fucked up. Yeah. But that's what happened in Mississippi.
No shit.
And then anyway, showtime came. We're all pumped. Fuck it. Throughout the whole weekend, bad shit was going wrong. Bad shit was going on. We were being treated like, you know, fucking luggage handlers and shit. We were being treated bad, you know? Like we weren't shit, you know what I'm saying? I guess we weren't the main attraction. Whatever, I guess. But,
I get to the club and them niggas ain't.
I ain't got no management. Sleepy wanted to manage me. He gave me contracts and everything for like a, I don't know, like a 2-year contract for management and everything. But all the bullshit that punk ass motherfucker does for me, supposedly showing me, because he ain't did shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. From dragging me out there in Mississippi to having a fucked up show, from building a whole brand new studio, literally building a whole brand new studio, me and Big Chew the Gorilla. And then he doesn't let us know when it's ready. He has other people in there recording and everything besides me.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, just really fucked up situations that he shows me that he wants to manage me and everything. Yeah, that's just going to a whole nother situation and everything. As you can tell, I'm still pissed off about that shit. I'm still a little heated about the situation because I threw so much bread and so much respect and love towards the man. I got nothing back. You know what I'm saying? Me and my boy built, hand built, dude. It took us 3 days, 3 nights. We came back and forth to this business building this studio for him, and we were supposed to let know when all the equipment got in and everything was set up so we can go in the record, man. The dude had different artists in and out that bitch, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, you get used in the game, but fuck it. You know, you learning, what's that saying go? You live and learn, there you go. You live and learn pretty much. But yeah, I ain't under no management.